lamang ito sa una at original construction. If the original construction cost was only 20 million pesos in 2018, why did the repair cost balloon to 350% or 91 million in 2023 and another 183 million pesos in 2024, or an overall increase of 815%? Aba, at nawili na ang funder ng Edmarie Construction na siyang palaging nananalong contractor sa Kandating, Arayat, Pampanga noong 2023 at 2024. Naglagay pa ulit ng 100 million pesos ngayong taon. Buti na lang, pinigil ng Malacanang ang pag-release ng pondo. Distinct din, but in a very distinct way. As I mentioned earlier, all of these were awarded to the same mighty contractor, Edmarie Construction and Trading. In total, Edmarie bagged 274.8 billion pesos in taxpayers' money for the rehabilitation and repair of Kandating na tila hindi nagsasawa sa kare-repair. Hindi lang po yan ang issue ng Edmarie. How can this contractor, with an unusual share of controversies, including being delisted as DHSUD builder in 2023, be trusted to rebuild its own consistently collapsing project, which has evidently come with great cost and loss to the government? Paulit-ulit ang pag-repair, ngunit ganito pa rin ang kalagayan sa Kandating, Arayat. Arayat ko po. Mr. President, magtungo naman tayo sa Hilagang Luzon, partikular sa probinsya ng La Union, kung saan matatagpuan ang Bawang River Basin, na kung saan matindi ang congressional insertions. Sa tulong ng mga concerned groups and individuals, napansin namin ang bilang ng flood control projects na bagamat wala sa National Expenditure Program noong 2024, ay biglang tumubong parang kabute sa General Appropriations Act ng nakaraang taon. Halimbawa, ang construction of flood control structure along Bawang River Basin. Dalawang items lamang na may tig 50 million pesos ang nakalaan sa bahagi ng Nagilian. Samantalang, ang bayan ng Bawang ay wala pong proyekto sa National Expenditure Program. Abracadabra, sa naipasang 2024 General Appropriations Act, nagkaroon ng 10 items na